Greetings. In this video, we are going to look into the word-to-word meaning and commentary on Ratri Suktam of Rig Veda. So, Ratri Suktam is recited as a portion of the Devi Mahatmyam. It is actually from the Rig Veda. So, when we speak of Rig Veda, let us look into a brief overview on the origin of the Vedas. So the entire universe is a reverberation. Reverberation means sound energy. The sages of the past, through deep penance, activated the non-mechanical parts of their brains. This enabled them to access and download all forms of knowledge from the cosmos directly. They did this by tapping into the Akasha, the ether, which is the cosmic archive. They downloaded the truths of the universe in the forms of sounds which they envisioned. These were referred to as Shrutis. The knowledge was in the form of sound codes. They then recited and taught this sound-bound knowledge to their disciples. Over time, many sages downloaded various truths and contributed to the ocean of Vedas. The Vedas were then organized and branched by Veda Vyasa. This is also why recitation is a must in order to learn the Vedas. The sound, mantra, is the pen drive through which data is transferred or transmitted. A disciple who recites the particular Veda portion imbibes himself with the very frequency of a particular knowledge and realizes it. So, Ratri Suktam occurs in the Rig Veda Samhita in the 10th Mandala, 127th Sukta, and the sages who downloaded it is the Rishi Kushika Saubhara or Ratri Bharadvaji. Now let us get into the word-to-word meaning and commentary. So the first Rig Om Ratri Vyakhyadayati Purudra Devya Akshabhihi Vishva Adhishriyo Odhita. So Ratri, also Nisha, which means night. Vi Akhyat, which means well known. Ayati, approaching. Purudra, in several places. Devi, it is the feminine term for Deva or Devata, literally coming from the root sound Div, which means one who shines. It refers to a deity, an enlightened entity, and so forth. Akshabhihi, by means of her eyes, which are the stars of the night sky. Vishvaha, which means everything. Adhi, inherent. Shriyaha, wealth. Adhita, adorned. So the commentary, Ratri Devi, the well-known one, approaches in several places. She sees with her eyes, which are the infinite stars that decorate the skies. She adorns all inherent wealth as she approaches. Ratri Devi is the dimension of Kala. She is infinite as the formless night sky which is beyond measurement. She is all-pervasive, and she adorns the infinite stars as her very eyes. She makes her presence with such inherent wealth and glory. This is in reference to the glory of the night sky which reflects the entire cosmos in its beauty. Next verse. Orvapra amartya nivato devyu utvataha Jyotisha badhate tamaha. Apra, which means pervaded. Uru, which means the wide one. It refers to the earth, our planet, Mother Earth. Amartya, those who are not subjected to mrityu, which means death. So one who is already self-realized, or those who are in the category of the devatas. Ni Vataha, which means those living below. Devi, we had already seen that. Ut Vataha, those who live higher up. Jyotisha, which means by her inherent light. Badhate, obstructs. Tamaha, in reference to tamoguna, which is the ignorance. So commentary, she pervades the wide dimension of space-time continuum of the universe. She pervades and sustains all beings and entities of all lokas, above, below. By her inherent light, she illuminates everyone and obstructs darkness in the form of ignorance. So Ratri Devi is the goddess of Akasha. Without Akasha, the whole structure of the universe will collapse. Akasha is the component which manifests as the very vibration of the universe. And we had seen this, and this is why the Vedas were received in the form of sound energy. This reverberation of the Akasha is the skeleton to the body we call universe. Without this reverberation, the entire structure of the universe will collapse. That is to say, without Ratri Devi, the entire universe will collapse. Next verse. Nirusvasa aramaskrutoshasan devya ayati apeduha sate tamaha. Nihi, which means near and dear. Svasaram, which means sister. Which means to. Akrita, which means made, to have something prepared. Ushasam, which means dawn. Devi, ayati, approaching. Apa, which means in a negative manner. It, cognition. To. Hasate, laughingly. Tamaha, ignorance. Commentary. So too, for her dear and near sister, the approaching dawn, Usha, which is dawn, she prepared the way. Ratri Devi prepared the way. Usha laughs ridiculously at the ignorance of tamas. So this is to say that Ratri, night, prepares the way for Usha, which is dawn, to approach, who is verily the sister of Ratri. Usha laughs at the ignorance we carry, thus making us powerful. See, our sensory perception is impaired in the state of Ratri, which is night. We cannot distinguish objects and places. Ratri is the state of absolute consciousness, which is infinite, which often puts us into a state of powerlessness. Whenever we cannot use our logic to comprehend pure darkness, which is infinite, we start to fear. Humans generally fear anything which they do not know, that which is uncertain. Our sensory function re-establishes with dawn when light bestows the planet. This ignorance of ours is laughed upon by Usha because our fears and powerlessness are meaningless. The same world we live in appears so different during day and night. This is because we rely on our senses to perceive the existence. This is ignorance. When we look within and realize that we are consciousness, and when we operate from consciousness, all forms of fear vanishes. We are able to embrace Ratri Devi and Usha Devi equally and see them as siblings. Next verse. Sano adyayasya avayanniteya manna vikshmahi vrikshena vasatim vayaha. Sa, which means she, Naha, which means us, Atya, which means today, Yasyaha, which means she, whose, Vayam, which means us, Ni, which means near, Te, which means for you, Yaman, which means upon coming, Avikshmahi, reside securely, Vrikshe, in the trees, Na, which means Ni, also meaning securely, Vasatim, which means reside, Vayaha, those of Vayuhu, which is in reference to the birds. So commentary, Ratri Devi has approached us today. We feel secure and reside comfortably upon her arrival, just like the birds who nest and reside in the trees. So night in the form of darkness, Kali, is a motherly figure. We are nurtured in the void of darkness within the amniotic sac in our mother's womb. As we grow and begin to interpret existence with our logic, we fear the very darkness which has nurtured us. We fear darkness because it is infinite, formless, shapeless, without boundary. Anything uncertain is simply feared by humans. However, when we settle in the state of absolute consciousness like a fetus being in complete oneness with its mother, we embrace darkness as our mother and we become one with it. We become one with the supreme consciousness in the form of the Ratri Devi, who is the cosmic mother. Next verse. Nigrama aso avikshata nipatvanto dipakshinaha nishyena saschidarthinaha. Ni, which means near, gramasaha, which means the gramyas, the villages, avikshata, resided securely, ni, which means near, patvantaha, those with feet, ni, which means near, pakshinaha, the birds, ni, which means near, shenasaha, which is the hawks and falcons, chit, which means minded, arthinaha, which means take shelter. So commentary, the nearby villagers hate home as Ratri approaches. So too, those creatures that walk, so too those that fly. Why? Even the avaricious-minded hawk too. Darkness reminds us on the origin of every being. Every being, be it the walking, flying, or the minded ones, are nurtured in the womb of darkness. This reminds us that our origin is of the absolute consciousness, Para Brahman. Brahman expanded into infinite components and we are part of it. We are a wave in the ocean, not realizing that we are the very ocean itself. So whether it is an animal, bird, or human, all entities are bound to attain self-realization and go back to their original state of godhood through conscious evolution. From Ratri we come, back to Ratri we go. Next verse. Yavaya vrikya amvrakai yavayaste namormye atha nasutara bhava. Yavaya, which means ward off. Vrikyam, which means she-wolf. Vrikam, which means he-wolf. Yavaya, to ward off. Stenam, which means the burglars. Urmye, which means O Urmi, wave, O wave. Atha, which means hence. Naha, which means us. Sutara, which is Soshtutara, which means most excellent rescuer or superb rescuer. Bhava, which means become. So commentary. Ward off the she-wolf and he-wolf. Ward off the thieves and burglars. O wave of darkness, hence, O Nisha Devi, become our rescuer. Meditating and connecting with Ratri Devi will raise our consciousness. As Atma, we assume many bodies throughout the evolution of consciousness. The residue of the bodily memories of these low conscious beings still resides in us. We still have the qualities of cunningness, greed, envy, and the lust of these animals. When we realize that we are God, consciousness, pure consciousness, we are freed from all this luggage of the past bodies we assumed. Ratri Devi here acts as our rescuer from all these low consciousness qualities. Next verse. Upama pepi shattamah krishnam vyaktamasthita usharaneva yataya. Upa, which means approach near. Ma, which means mom, which means me or myself. Pe pishat, intending to devour. Tamaha, darkness or ignorance. Krishnam, thickly black. Vi aktam, which means Nisha, night. Asthita, situated. Ushaha, which means dawn. Usha, the deity dawn. Runa, that's. Iva, which means alike. Yataya, which means drive away. Commentary. O Ratri Devi, grace me and drive away the thick black sheet of ignorance which is deluding me away from my true nature as consciousness. God, just as how we clear our debts, clear away the luggages in me as I invoke you. This reminds us of the great enlightened master Ramakrishna Paramahamsa who attained simply by being devoted to Mahakali. Next verse. Upateka ivakaram vrinishvaduhitartivaha ratristo mandajikyushe. So the word to word meaning, upa which means approach, near, te which means to you, gaha. It can refer to the cows or the Vedas, the knowledge, the treasure of the Vedic culture. Iva which means alike, a plus vrinishva, do select, akaram prepared, duhitaha daughter, divaha heavens, ratri O night, stomam which means songs of praise, na which is just like, jikyushe which means victor. So the commentary, we follow the Vedas or the Vedic path to reach you. O Ratri Devi, please do select the daughter of heavens, which is daylight. We sing songs of praise just like how we do to a victor. So we use the Vedas as a means to attain enlightenment, to attain Kali, to attain Ratri Devi. So we request Devi to impart us her grace. Upon enlightenment, we sing the songs of praise to her. So that concludes the word-to-word meaning and commentary of the Ratri Sukta of the Rig Veda. Nevertheless, remember that recitation of the Sukta and meditating upon it is the very means to realize the meaning and depth of the Vedas. Thank you for watching.